By the way, I am Rhea Mahinay, your reporter for the day, and now I'm going to discuss to you about the standard deviation from ungrouped data using the working formula. But before we will discuss that first, let me discuss or define it first to you. What is standard deviation? Standard deviation is a statistic that measures the dispersion of a data set relative to its mean. The standard deviation is calculated as the square root of variance by determining each data point's deviation relative to the mean. If there is a higher deviation within the data set, thus the more spread out the data, the higher the standard deviation. Discussion, we will now tackle about the computation of standard deviation on the age of third-year students who are enrolled in B.Ed using the working formula. Okay, so for us to understand this problem, let us now discuss it first. This row is the row of the students. This also, it is 20 respondents. I only choose 20 respondents since B.Ed 3 has almost have the same age. So in this row is the age of all the respondents. So this part is the arithmetic mean minus scores. This also part is the arithmetic mean minus score squared. So for us to be able to understand and answer this arithmetic mean minus scores is that first add all the age of the respondents and then divide it by the number of the students. So now let's calculate. +30 plus 28 plus 26 plus 26 until 320 is equals to 400. To be able for us to under this portion, let us first add all the age of the respondents. So the total scores are the total of this age is 464. So 464 divided by the number of the respondents. So 464 divided by 20 equals to 23.2. And then for us to get the arithmetic mean minus the scores is that minus it to the age. 30 minus 23.2 is equals to 6.8. Another is 28 minus 23.2 equals 4.8. Another 26 minus 23.2 is equals to 2.8. Okay, so on and so forth are the calculation. 464, the total number of the age, divided by the total population of the students, which is 20, equals, here is the score or the total. Oh, 23.2. So, another. Okay, so another is how to get the arithmetic mean minus scores squared. To get the arithmetic mean minus score squared is that just multiply this arithmetic mean minus score by itself. For example, this 6.8 times 6.8. So the total is 6.8 times 6.8 equals to, here is the total, and then that is the score or the answer for this portion. 46.24 is the answer. Another is 4.8 times multiplied by 4.8. So the total is 4.8 multiplied by 4.8 equals to 23.4. Okay, that is the answer. Another is the 2.8 multiplied by 2.8 equals to 7.84. So on and so forth. so on and so forth. So these are all the total. So lastly is add it all. Add it all. So the result is, or the total is 127.2. That is the sum of the mean, arithmetic mean minus scores. So these are all the sum of the arithmetic mean minus score squared. And here is the total, 127.2. So let's proceed to the computation. This mean computation, let us first know this. Mean equals summation of scores over number of cases or the number of the respondents. Okay, what is how many respondents do we have? We have 20 here. So the total of summation or the total of age is 464 divided by the number of cases or the number of the respondents. How many respondents do we have? Yes, we have 20 respondents. And then divide it. 464 divided by 20 equals 23. 23.2. So that is the total of the mean, 23.2. What is the answer in this portion? In how to get the summation mean minus scores. To get the arithmetic mean minus scores. Here, the 23.2 minus the total or the number of the age. So, the given is 464 and the 20 respondents or the number of students. So now let's proceed to the standard deviation, the final computation. Now let us proceed to the standard deviation using the working formula. Again, standard deviation formula and its steps are almost the same with the variance, and it only differs from a sign or the square root sign. Here, the square root sign only differs here. The formula of the standard deviation using working formula is this: square root of summation of scores minus the arithmetic mean divided by the number of cases or the population and minus 1. Here, summation of arithmetic mean minus scores divided by the total number of population minus 1. Then, the given. Where did you get the given? It is from the arithmetic mean minus score squared. The total. Here is the total. And now let's proceed. What is the square root of summation of scores minus the arithmetic mean? So, given is 127 is a summation of square root summation of x minus the number of the respondents, 20, and minus 1. So here is that count. So 20 minus 1 equals to 19. Yes. And then divide the 127.2 divided by the number of the cases or the respondents, which is 19. Equals to 6.69 The total of this is 6.69474. So 69 6.69 4 7 4. So just round off the decimal point here, round off the decimal point, and then final is get the square root of this total. The square root of this is of 6.69474 equals 2.58. This is the outcome, the standard deviation. 2.58 7 4 2 0. Round off the decimal point. So this is the final. It's the total of the standard deviation using the working formula. The 2.587420. Okay, that's all for today. I hope you learn, and thank you.